Canada, women only make up about 28% of the manufacturing workforce, so more female role models are needed to join to encourage more young women to join and show that we can do it too.
I think it's important to have women join the manufacturing workforce because currently women are underrepresented in manufacturing. Women make up almost 50% of the workforce, however, that is not reflected when you come to manufacturing facilities. Women will bring a different skill set that can complement the current workforce, that will lead to new innovative ideas, different problem solving, and a change in the manufacturing and organization dynamic.
I think it's important because we need to have a diverse background of people. So, you know, if you have women in a workforce, they have different experiences, they bring different values and ideas to the table. It enhances our creativity and the innovation in a company as well, having women and a diverse background. I like having a woman's perspective on things. So it's mostly men we're dealing with, but when you deal with women in the workforce, they have a different approach on things. And sometimes it's a softer approach, sometimes it's just a different way of thinking, but it just generates more ideas, more creativity, and I think it gives us, you know, a higher level of engagement.
I think some of the ways to get more women into manufacturing are advertising, as we are right now with some of the women that do work at JFE Soji Power Canada, sharing our experiences, showing other women that there are success stories and we enjoy coming to work, and there are lots of opportunities where you may not have even considered it in the past. To see other women succeeding and thriving and enjoying the work experience is really important for them to see that as an option for a new career or as they're starting out in their careers.
Schools, education centers, and employers can make greater efforts to encourage young girls to pursue STEM disciplines and skilled trades. Businesses can adopt more inclusive workplaces and employee support systems.
I think the advice that I would give to young women entering our organization and the manufacturing industry as a whole is to be open, to be excited, to use your voice. There's lots of opportunity to grow, and there are lots of ideas that maybe haven't been considered before. I think generally we believe that there are, you know, women and men bring different assets to the table in most cases, and this is an opportunity to have a more well-rounded team, to come up with new ideas and to create some new experiences and really be successful, and it's something to be excited about.
I would tell them and have told them, always have what is your big picture. Always have that in the back of your mind. Know your purpose, know your value. Don't settle for anything less than what your skill set is, and have some drive and ambition. But in saying that and having drive and ambition, connect with a woman, connect with a senior woman. You know, create a small circle of people that you can trust and talk to that have the experience. I think it's really important that we support each other as much as we can at all different levels. And don't be afraid to take criticism, because that's how you're going to develop and learn and grow. And just always be open-minded, and don't underestimate yourself.
And don't let anyone tell you what you cannot do. With proper education and training, you can do anything.
How can women support other women in manufacturing? It's a good question. I think, you know, having allies within the organization and within your peer group is important to make those connections, to, you know, help each other solve problems and maybe some struggles that they are having. As organizations, you know, such as ours, recruit and introduce more women into the workforce, you know, that's a change for a lot of people, that we need to work together to navigate the best way possible. So, reaching out to those resources and hearing each other's stories, sharing experiences is really important for the success and the feeling of, being part of a team, both on your shift or in your department, in your role, and as a company as a whole.
They can empower each other both at the workplace and personally. They can share their experiences and technical know-how.
Kind of what I had said earlier, it's about connecting with women in the workplace, being really authentic with one another and open and honest, building each other up. So if you have a success, I would be the first person to run over and congratulate you. You need to, doesn't matter if you're at different levels of management, we're all here to support each other, and like I said, creating a circle of trust is really important, and learn from one another.
I think diversity is important in the workplace for many reasons. Having different life experiences and perspectives, be it men and women, different generations. Everyone has different ideas, experiences, and things that they can bring to the table to solve problems and challenges in new, innovative ways. Doing things as you've always done with kind of the same demographic or lack of diversity in the workforce can be a challenge to some of the unique challenges we're facing in 2021 and beyond. So having a really diverse workforce is going to be critical in navigating those challenges moving forward.
I think it helps fill skill sets, any gaps we have in our organization. It would help with that. I know representation still lags behind men, but I think the more women we get, the more diversity, it attracts diversity, and women want to grow. Women want to have different careers. They don't want to be doing the same thing all the time. Not all women, but lots of women, and we want to show that we support them, and we're going to mentor them and help them get there.
I like to think of my leadership style as individualized. I take the time to seek each team member's strengths and weaknesses and try to work with them to make improvements where necessary. I think some of my male counterparts may lead in a more uniform style for all team members.
Yes, it is definitely different. I feel like I focus more on the individual, on the creativity. I really emphasize growth, and it's more about them and less about me. I also try to stay humble all the time, and encourage them to put themselves out there, make mistakes if they have to make mistakes, because they're going to learn from it. If someone's going to make the same mistakes over and over, that's one thing, but we have to allow our people to make a mistake in order to grow.
So I think my leadership style has evolved in the time that I have been a leader. I think when I first became a leader in a manufacturing organization, people-centric leadership wasn't very prevalent in organizations, and especially in manufacturing, where it had traditionally been more of a tell me what to do boys club mindset. My first leadership role in JFE was at an operational level. So that was a unique challenge. I think over the past 10 years specifically, our organization has evolved in terms of taking on the people-centric mindset and expectations for all leaders. I think having more women represented in leadership roles through that period has helped with that. But I think globally you see leadership consultants and personalities like Brené Brown, for example, discussing vulnerability and empathy and bringing more emotion and bringing really more people skills into the workplace. I don't think that's a women-only thing, but I certainly think as a whole, more organizations are moving towards that leadership style, and I think women may more easily navigate towards that style. But I think what we're seeing today, and what I certainly experience, is our male counterparts now see more benefit in that, see why it's important, And I think, you know, the world is really moving to creating that connection in the workplace, while the rest of the world kind of tends to be moving away from connection through social media. Having that person-to-person connection and seeing how every person within the company contributes in their own and unique ways is really important for maintaining that connection and creating joy for people coming to work every day, men and women alike. Is my style different than men? I think, you know, everyone's style is a little bit different, but I think the people-centric leadership mindset that we have and we are looking to execute on it and lead with is unified amongst the team, and it's getting better year over year.